I clean up, I turn it into a mess. I clean up, I turn it into a mess. Yesterday, everything was ready to paint satin black, and it turned into a mess. Guess what? Back again. Cloudy, overcast, it's a little bit chilly again today. Certainly not a good temperature at this point to paint. So today's job is unpack my shopping from yesterday. The paint shop were good enough to shake up the black, satin black that I've got for some of the parts, and they sold me a new tin of hardener, which is a little bit specialized for satin, apparently. But the other thing I realized is now that I've gotten to a point where it's time to get entangled, where it's time to start sanding and working with a filler, I need that space really, so I can work day and night slash come rain and shine. At least I can do that undercover. But I have a trailer and I've got other bits of equipment, tables and the ladder that I use often. All these things are stashed in. So right now, actually, another one of those time wasting jobs that need doing. Move around stuff, clear out stuff, get the trailer up to the house so that it's out the way. Time to open up shop, sort this stuff out. There's some parts for the spray gun and the pressure regulator as well, and get going. Thanks for watching.
Drop that. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Typically, chassis is covered in thick, heavy plastic. That's all good. Then I started digging around and I found some more parts that need cleaning up. I noticed the nuts are in these. This one's not got them. I seem to recall we only need one. So I'm going to clean one and paint one. I'm not sure which one. Anyway. And then this is part of the blower unit. That needs cleaning as well. Some wire brushing and painting. And then last thing I found, I think these were gifts from Clem at Tuber Truck. My truck never had these. So these, or maybe I bought them. Shit, I don't know. You know what? They're brand new. I suspect I bought them somewhere. That's good news. I thought these were actually, I did think that these were used and dirty. I honestly don't remember where I got them from. Pretty sure that I paid for them. Because I don't mind paying for stuff, obviously. Free's a better price, but they're all brand new. So assuming 2 for the front, 2 for the rear, or something like that. But this is good news. This means I don't have to paint them today. Excellent. Two of these. Boom, boom. I'll figure out where they go. It's the one thing about disassembling a truck 10 years ago and forgetting what you've had, what you got. So we got these. They are brand new. I'm just going to repack them and pack them away, and then I'm going to clean these bits up. Mix a bit of primer, prime them quickly, and then throw some black paint because they all go out of sight. Well, I think that piece goes somewhere inside on the fender, inner fender wall, if I remember right, but it could go anywhere. I can't remember where it goes at this point. I'll figure it out. But I do believe I only need one. It's probably a steering column that comes through somewhere. Yeah, we'll have to figure that one out. Clean that up, throw some paint at everything that's satin black. That'll be another step forward. So yeah, thanks for watching. Back in a moment again. Cleaning. So we've got a whole load of stuff to paint. Radiator wings, the whole heater box thing. I'm repainting that, just running another coat over it. Inner fender steering column cover, the blower unit, airway, obviously that goes under the dash, radiator core support, all of these loose bits from the air intakes on the sides by your feet, the A-pillar. The trunk is just there for me to test the gun on, and then also I'm going to hang out in a moment. I will hang out the inner fenders, which are stuck right at the back here with the tailgate and the doors, but they will go there in a minute, and that's obviously waiting for filler and paint and finishing. Eventually I'll get to the load bed. Right now, this is a massive mountain which I'm not in the mood for climbing, because there's black everywhere that has to be removed, and I'm so not in the mood for this shit. It's got to be done. I might end up paying somebody to do it though, as in soda blasting or one of those slightly gentler kind of techniques. If you look at the thickness, there was obviously damage on the back. There's some cracks and filler. So all that's got to come out and be repaired. But we'll get to it. Everything else we'll get to. And a gazillion holes all the way down the sides and in the front that need cleaning up and welding up, where the tonneau cover used to sit. Like I said before, I'm going for a different system. And of course the hood is down here. That thing is bigger than an average family sized car's roof these days. But I'll get to that as well. So for now, go and hang these guys out, mix the paint, and then hopefully work at painting and squirting it on successfully. Fingers crossed. Rightio, time for satin black. This is my test surface. basically this whole trunk. I've got primer on it, I've got etched primer, I've got all sorts on it. It's basically just, I'm going to use this to set the gun, because I've got that new DeVilbiss paint gun just for my paint. Just to see if I can figure out how to actually set the amount of paint that comes through. Then a bunch of air intake bits down by your feet. That'll get moved in a bit once I've painted something else. So obviously the radiator core support, that goes black, all satin black. This is black already, but I'm going to run another coat over it because I painted it years ago. And that's the fresh air intake. The blower unit, I replaced the original, which I couldn't find a replacement for, with Mazda MX-5 or Mazda Miata unit. That fits in there, you can actually retrofit it perfectly, and that comes with a 4-speed power switch as well, so that's pretty cool. Then we have the other piece that goes under the dash, hanging on the end there. A couple of inner wings. This little piece that goes on that inner wing hole over there covers where the steering column goes through. And a couple of little radiator wings. All of this stuff will be black. Probably me as well. But yeah, this is the first real paint after all the primering and sanding and bare metaling and such forth that's happened. So wish me luck. Next step coming up.
Drop that. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Right. This was mixed yesterday, so I'm not sure if I really want to even bother with mixing it again today. But I guess my neurotic nature says I should. So we'll just put a stirrer through it for a bit, because ultimately I have to stir it as well once I have mixed it, and I'll get myself a little cloth ready just to wipe the stick, or in this case ruler. Once we have, so that's satin black. I'm going to do 420 milliliters of paint to get a 5-to-1, 420 of that, and 85 ml of the hardener. Right, now the trick is to get most of the paint back in the tin, I guess, without spilling it everywhere, because that's usually what happens. Right, for my first trick, $4.20. think I can put the stick in there now without it knocking itself over. Shouldn't be using my bare hands, I guess. Not ideal. Right, we said 420 and 85. That should take us to 500. Right, doesn't look like a lot, does it? Next step is mix and then get it into the actual gun and go and work. Paint's mixed. I think it's probably as good a consistency as anyone could hope for. I just realised I didn't add any thinners because I actually want to put a little bit of thinners in here. Not a lot, like a small percentage. And hopefully this doesn't screw it all up. Just to have that first coat flash off quite quickly. Right, paint's ready. I've got a glove on because I'm going to be holding stuff while I'm painting. So, here we go. Right, cap on. Cap on. I think in this case I'm going to discard the pot. I've used the same one over and over for primer, but I think I might just discard this. It's a lot of effort to clean them.